Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to do the next problem. The next problem is on the second page. It's number 7. And the question reads, the diagram below, which I've created here, shows a 10 kilogram mass held at a rest on a frictionless surface at a 30-degree angle, inclined by the force F. What is the approximate magnitude of force F? Basically, what is keeping that block from falling down? And so to find that, what you start is you have to create the separate vectors for this one. What this vector right here becomes, it becomes two vectors. Either it becomes a horizontal and a vertical vector. So the vertical vector from this exact point in the middle would just go straight down, which is also the force of gravity. And so force of gravity, the force of gravity is equal to the mass of the object times the acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8. It's a constant. You're going to have to remember that number. And so it's 10 kilograms times 9.8, which basically means you have to move the decimal point over to your right one, so it becomes 98. And that becomes the hypotenuse of your new triangle when you go like this. You bring it also down like this and create a 90-degree angle here. And thus, this angle right here that you just created becomes another 30 degrees. Because those two, it's another rule you're going to have to learn, that when you create that newer angle, the angle between those 2 points becomes the 30-degree angle. And then you want to find, for this force, of what's keeping it still. Now, this force over here is going to be equal to this force. So whatever the value of that is going to be the value of that one. So what you have to use is your sign for SOHCAHTOA, SOHCAHTOA. You're going to have to use the sine part of this. So it's going to become, you're also going to have to use the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse sine theta method is equal to your force in this case. So you take your hypotenuse, which is 98, multiply it by the sine of 30, which I have no clue at the moment, and you should get your answer for that one. Now, so the sine of 30 becomes 1/2. You're left with 98 times 1/2 is equal to your force. 98 times 1/2, I don't know where to write this. 98 times 1/2 is 98 divided by 2, which gives you the answer approximately 49. That gives you 49 in this case, but the only answer that's closest to 49 is 49.1. So I just basically made it 49.1, and so your answer becomes C.